Hello guys, first of all, I would like to congratulate you for completing all the videos that I have shared. Now it's time to share everything in a visual presentation so that you can match your blog with this presentation and point out mistakes. You see that a lot of people write blog posts, but they do not get rank higher in Google. To overcome this problem, I am sharing a visual presentation so that when you write a blog, you can match each and everything with these checklists, and in result your blog will rank higher. So first of all, the main component of SEO is short descriptive URL. Google says it's best to use words that are relevant to your content in the page URL. But always remember that if your URL is like numbers, it will be a bad practice. You have to make sure that your URL should contain text, a text that is a keyword or something that is relevant to your blog. In order to change your numbers to text, you can go to WordPress settings and change it to post name. If you are not sure what phrases to use, you can use your main keyword as a URL. That's what 90% of the blogs do. Additionally, you have to keep in mind that you should not use repeating words. For example, if you are uploading men's t-shirts, your URL can contain domain.com/mens/shirts. It's a good practice. But do not repeat the words like domain.com/men/men t-shirt slash your product and again men word in that. It's a bad practice. Then you should not add dates in your blog post. It's a very outdated strategy. Third, you have to be avoid to being too specific. For example, if you write something like best 20 practices to do or some numbers mentioning everything, it's a bad practice. Be unpredictable, like best places to visit or best things to do. It's a good practice. So in first practice is short descriptive URL. Now, second practice is compelling title and meta description. You see that people often click on titles that are appealing to them. Google says that titles are often the main piece of information searchers use to decide whether which website to click on. If your title is boring and dull, you are not gonna get many clicks. Same thing is for the meta description. You have to write a meta description that people find it convincing and then click on it. In order to write a good, compelling meta description and title, you can use ABC formula. ABC means adjective, B for benefit, C for confidence booster. For example, if I write a title that says 10 easy SEO tips for more traffic, tried and tested. In this, 10 easy means something that is everyone can do is adjective. For more traffic is a benefit, so that people when apply these settings can get a traffic, that's a benefit. And tried and tested is a confidence booster that people are gonna get a result in return, so that's a confidence booster so that people can try that on their blog post. For your description, my best advice is to try expand your title tag to give searchers more detail and context. Means that you can explain your title and make it a meta description. Additionally, you can use AI to do that as well. And this way you can write a good meta description. Next is title wrapped in H1. Your title should be a H1 tag. Google recommends using one H1 tag per blog post or per page. It makes sense to use this as your page title as a H1 and highest level. It's the highest heading level. Most content management systems do this automatically, but you can double check it and make sure that you do have H1 title. Next, we have get to the point fast. We have to make sure that we get to the point as soon as possible because people want what you promised them in your title and meta description. So don't kick things off with a lot of fluff Get straight to the point and give the reader what they came for in the first 5 sentences. There's no size fits all way to do this. It depends on what searchers are looking for. For example, when people search for toxic backlinks, they are overwhelmingly looking for a definition above all else. That's where you have to explain that what toxic means. Additionally, you can explain everything that you have mentioned in your blog post, and it will help your users to stay informed and stay educated. Next, we have descriptive subheadings. Google John Mueller said that search giant uses headings to help better understand the main content of a page. This is why you need to make sure that they're clear and descriptive. For example, if you write a keyword just like search or keyword tool says, it will not rank because Google might not know that what your heading means. You have to explain it. Let's say if we tell people to do something for 100 days, but we make it a keyword like create a do 100 project. You see that my word does not make sense. So in order to make sure that my words do make sense, I have to explain that what my readers are going to do in 100 days. So that's the thing that you need to explain. You can use your AI. Another best practice to do in your headings is to make sure that your headings are perfectly in aligned and use a hierarchy. For example, your main heading should be H1, then H2, then H3. You should not create headings like H3, H2, H1. It's a bad practice. So you make sure that your headings are good and easy to read. Next is align with search intent. Search intent is a reason behind search. Unless your page aligns with intent and gives searchers what they are looking for, your chance of ranking higher are slim to none. Search intent means you have to explain that what users are looking for. You should provide users information. You should provide information that is relevant and stay up to date all the time so that you keep ranking. So this is the one of the most important ranking factor that you require to insert inside your website or blog post. Then you have to cover the topic in full. By aligning the content with search intent is not enough. It should also cover the topic in full to tell searchers everything they need to know. This can help to get more keywords and more traffic as a result. To find what searchers are looking for, you can look at your competitors and find what they have in top ranking results. Then you can check their keywords that are ranking and you can make them as your topic. Additionally, you can use AI as well to best match your like subtopics. So it can help you to better understand that what your content does. Then you should have information gain. Google says, and it's a policy which says EAT means expertise, experience, authority, and trust. That you should provide information that you have authority. For example, if you're a doctor and you don't know that what if you say something writing that is relevant to your field, any engineer sharing information about medical stuff does not have any information gain. Only a doctor can share something about medical stuff, and then engineer can only share stuff about its engineering. So it's an information gain. You have to provide information. As per Google helpful content update, your content should provide information gain. As a result, you will rank higher. Additionally, if you talk about a ranking factor that is matching to this one, you can talk about showcasing your experience and expertise. Google recommends, and it's a EAT policy which says experience, expertise, authority, and trust. It says that you should provide information that is based on experience, and then expertise, then authority and trust. The best way to do this is to make sure that you are already there in the relevant category. Just say, like for example, doctor is in medical stuff, and then you should show your hard work. That, for example, if you do a survey, you can present it in front of people, and in result you can get audience that is engaged to your content. Then we have good readability. For 54% of USA people cannot read well, so you have to deal with those as well. You can use Hemingway and Grammarly to fix this. A good readability can help to reduce bounce rate and get more result and more traffic from Google. Then we have optimized featured snippets. Optimized featured snippets are required, because when people search for something, they can see reviews, prices, and other stuff in the search result. So if you have good featured snippets, you can get higher results. Another example is that you can, when you search for something, you get a short answer right in front of you. When you people get that short answer, they're definitely gonna visit that web page. So featured snippets can help you to better understand. The thing I said in earlier was about schema markup. That's not feature snippet. Feature snippet is shortest answer that Google features. In order to get feature snippets, you should rank in first 10 pages. Then we talk about optimized images. You can read everything again in my video. I have shared everything that you should, your in images, your file name should be the keyword. Then you have alt text as a keyword. Then you should use short words as a keyword. Then you should not compress images. So that's all what it's about. Then we talked about internal links, and you can see that we talk about internal links, and internal links are very good to build a tree. Then we talk about external links. You can mention your like social media or something like that, and it can help you to get more results. Then you get internal links from other pages, and then you have relevant schema markup. The important thing is relevant schema markup, that your article should provide, or product pages should share rating, reviews, and price and other information, so that people can click and make a converting presence on your website. So this is a short review of all things that I mentioned in my course. For stay updated for more content.